Woo! Alright, we're gonna get started. So I'm gonna start out with a couple of announcements today. This is Yoga Quest number 3, and if you have not done Yoga Quest number 2, I would suggest doing it before 3. Also, if you've done Yoga Quest 2, but you haven't done the exam on Learning Suite, saying that you have completed it, please go do that. So under the exams tab on Learning Suite, you take the exam. It's 2 questions. It just asks, did you do the yoga flow and did you do the yoga challenge? I have gotten some amazing pictures from you guys from the yoga challenge last week. I loved all of them. They really were making my week, seeing all of you guys doing yoga and doing some partner yoga as well. So today's yoga flow is going to be a little more intense. It's going to be power yoga. I'm hoping that you guys will sweat and shake a little bit, and yeah, if you ever feel like it's a little bit too much or you need a break, please know that you can always move into child's pose, and even better, this is remote, so I'll have no idea. You can, but please try and follow along and use your breath and have a good time. So I will also be posting the Yoga Quest number 3 challenge in a separate link, and that will be for Thursday's class, but more details to come. So here is Yoga Quest number 3, yoga flow for Tuesday. I hope you enjoy. We're going to start in a seated position, so find your yoga mat. I'm going to scoot on back to mine, and find a position that's comfortable for you. And especially in power yoga, you're going to really recruit your breath to help you have increased power, to be able to really get into it. So start with your hands on your knees, seated nice and tall. Maybe take your eyes closed and start right away with your Ujjayi breath. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. You're gonna stay here for quite a few breaths. I want you to really start to draw the breath from your belly. And as you exhale, roll the shoulders back, gently tuck your chin. As you inhale, lift the crown of the head up, find more space. As you exhale, roll the shoulders back. 2 more breaths on your own. Your eyes open. As you inhale, reach your arms all the way up, palms press. Exhale, plant your hands in front of you, move into an all-fours position, and from there move into your very first downward facing dog of the day. Feel free to pedal out your feet, nod your head yes, just start waking up your body in general. And right away, gently tiptoe up to the top of your mat. Bend your knees, roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Your head is the very last thing to come up. Once you're standing, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep your arms up, palms press. Exhale, fold, gaze towards your knees. Inhale, hands to shins, gaze forward. Exhale, plant your hands, take half push-up, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose. We're going to be here for 5. Feel free to pedal out your feet. 4, 3, 2, on your inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees, look towards your hands. Inhale, step or jump to the top of your mat, gaze is forward, back is long. Exhale, fold, look towards your knees. Deep inhale, sweep your arms up, palms press, gaze follows. Open your mouth, exhale, powerful exhale, deepen your breath. Inhale, arms up, palms press. Exhale, fold, look towards your knees. Inhale, come up halfway, gaze forward. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Deep inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose. We're here for 5. 4, 3, 2. If you're in a child's pose, come to downward dog. On your inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees, prepare. Inhale, step or jump, hands come to your shins. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Now, deep inhale, sweep your arms up, palms press, gaze follows. Open your mouth, exhale. One more, you can do it on your own. I'm not gonna guide it with my words, but I will move along with you. So when you're ready, last sun salutation A. We're going to meet in Samasthiti, that equal standing posture. So making your way there. Take one breath together without movement. Deep inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth, audible exhale. Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, come up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, right foot shoots between your hands, left heel down. Inhale, warrior one, energy tall. Exhale, plant your hands, take Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, left foot shoots forward, right heel flat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, Chaturanga. Deep inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose for 5. 4, 3, 2. On your inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees, prepare. Inhale, step or jump to the top of your mat, hands to shins. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Now bend your knees. Deep inhale to Utkatasana. Open your mouth. Exhale, Samasthiti. Deepen your breath. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Come up halfway as you inhale. Now pay attention. You're going to plant your hands, step or jump back, and half push up, Chaturanga, hold. Look forward and hold. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, right foot shoots forward, left heel swivels down flat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, plant your hands, Chaturanga, hold. You hover. If you need to modify, come to your knees. Gaze forward. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot shoots between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Good. Exhale, plant your hands. Hold the chaturanga. Gaze forward for 3, 2, hold. Inhale, 1, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose for 5, 4, 3, 2. If you're in a child's pose, make your way back to your downward dog. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees, prepare. Inhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Hands to shins. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Look towards your knees. Now bend your knees. Inhale to chair. And here we're going to stay for just a moment. Feel free to interlace your fingers. Press your palms to the sky. Feel strong. Drop your hips down a little lower. Good. Release your hands, fingertips reaching tall. We're going to take half or Ardha Utkatasana. Fingertips reach forward, hips reach back. Our rib cage is reaching towards the thighs. You can stay here or challenge yourself by rocking up onto your tiptoes for 3, 2, good. Come back to your heels. Plant your hands. We're going to move into a crow position. If crow is not in your practice, take a high plank and hold. Otherwise, you're going to place your knees on the back of your elbows and gently bring your weight forward. Maybe you start with one foot. Maybe you hover the other foot. If it is in your practice, you might continue to lean. Bring both feet up. We're here for 3. If you're in a high plank, you're here. 2. And if you're in a crow, you might try to shoot your feet back. Everybody meets in Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now from here, we're going to be moving on to a leg section. And when you're ready, your right foot shoots forward between your hands. Your back heel, let's make sure you can see it. Your back heel is going to stay up. So you're not going to swivel the heel down, heel stays up. And you're going to come up into a crescent lunge. Good, so back heel is up for 3. Drop a little lower, 2. Good, we're going to take this really fun position. As you exhale, you're gently going to tap your left knee down. As you inhale, come up. Not all the way straight, just keep the bend. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Follow your breath. Do a few more. Good. Now from here, you're going to bring all of your energy into your right leg. I'm going to scoot back because of my limited space, but we're going to move into warrior 3. So from here, you're going to push all the energy into the right leg. Arms are extended forward, which I can't do in this limited space. So hands can be at heart center, back like an airplane. We're here for 3. This is warrior 3, 2. Good. And as you exhale, right hand plants on the mat. As you inhale, open up your hips and into half moon. We're here for 3. This is really fun. 2. You're doing amazing. Good. Now bend your knee, your right knee. Square your hips off again. And inhale. We're back in warrior 3 for 3. I'm sweating too. Don't worry. 2. And bend your knee, plant your right hand. As you inhale, open your hips. to warrior three for 3. This isn't warrior 3, this is half moon for 3. 2. Keep breathing. Last time, bend your knees, square off your hips. Hands come to heart center, warrior 3. You're shaking, let's go. 3. 2. Good, last one, bend your knee, right hand down, left arm reaches up to half moon. 3, I'll count fast. 2. And 1, float your left leg back, arms come into warrior 2. And on your exhale, windmill your hands down, take chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. When you're ready, left foot shoots forward between your hands. Your back heel, so your right heel is up, left heel is down. Crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up. Stay here for just a moment. Be grateful that you have 2 legs. That means you get to do it on the other side. What a blessing. Now, we're going to add movement as you exhale. The right knee comes down, gently touches the mat. Inhale, back to your crescent lunge. Again, exhale. Inhale, follow your own breath. We're gonna keep going. One more. From here, all the energy comes into your left leg. I'm going to adjust so that I fit in my space. You're going to spring forward, right leg floats. Hands can be extended forward, which I can't really do, or hands at heart center, or airplane arms for 3, 2. Good, bend your left knee, left hand plants beneath your shoulder. Inhale, open your hips and arm up. Half moon for 3. First set's easy, right? 2. Good, bend your left knee, hips square off to the mat again. Hands at heart center, come back to warrior 3 for 3, 2. You're doing amazing. Bend your left knee, plant your left hand. Inhale, half moon for 3, 2. Last one, stay with me. Bend your knees, square off your hips. Hands are at heart center. Here we are. 3. I'm getting shaky. 2. And last half moon. Fingertips or hand down. Inhale, open the hips and the hand up for 3, 2, and 1. Float your right foot back and into your warrior position. And on your exhale, windmill your hands to the mat, shoot your foot back, chaturanga, half push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, spread your knees wide and move into child's pose. Now, in your child's pose, we'll be here for a few moments. Allow yourself to breathe out of your mouth and allow yourself to come back to a nice rhythmic breath. Slowing down just a little bit. You guys are doing awesome. Good, so from our child's pose, we're going to take thread the needle, just because it feels nice. You're going to lift your shoulders, slide your right arm underneath your left, rest your cheek on your mat. We're here for 3, 2. Inhale to unwind both arms through center. Exhale, slide your left arm underneath your right. Stay here for about 3 breaths. Inhale, come back through to center. Walk your hands back up. And I think we've arrived at my favorite part of this yoga flow, which is Chaturanga push-ups. They are truly as fun as they sound. So everybody meet in a high plank, ready, go. Now from here, we lower down into Chaturanga. Down, follow me. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Hold. Inhale, straight up to plank. 17 more. I'm lying. Just a few more. Down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Look forward. Smile. Inhale, straight up. Let's do 2 more. Down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhale, straight up. Can you do 1 more? Yes, you can. If you need to modify, go to your knees. Let's go down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Hold. Inhale, straight back up. Exhale, downward facing dog. This might be the first time that this has felt like a release. Your downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Nod your head, yes. Gently shake your head, no. Good. Now, from here, if you need a break, feel free to take a child's pose to let your shoulders relax for just a moment. When you're ready, though, inhale your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee. Bring your right knee towards your right elbow. Maybe it touches, maybe it doesn't. Inhale, extend. This time, exhale your right knee towards your left elbow. Maybe it touches, maybe it doesn't. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. So we're alternating. Inhale, extend your leg. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Do this one more time, touching each elbow or reaching towards each elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring your right knee towards your nose and your nose towards your knee for 3. Hold and squeeze. 2. And 1. Replace your right foot in your downward facing dog. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Take a break if you need it in child's pose. Otherwise, left foot floats to the sky. As you exhale, bend your left knee towards your left elbow. Good. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee towards your right elbow. Inhale, extend. Do that 2 more times to each elbow. Following your breath. One more time. Replace your foot, pedal out your feet, and from here, make your way into a seated position. Thank heavens, right? Well, maybe. It's not going to get too much easier. Allow yourself to take a couple of breaths and slow down before working on some core. So from here, we're moving into a boat pose. So, modified, you're going to keep your heels or your toes down on the mat, sit up tall, and extend the arms. Modified. A little more advanced, you're going to float the feet, and if you want, you can, again, extend the arms. Lift your chest as if someone pulled your sternum up with a string for 3, 2, and 1. Cross your ankles, give your knees a hug, and we move into Navasana, or boat number 2. So inhale into boat. This time we're going to move our arms, mostly for distraction. So inhale, arms up, out. Exhale, arms forward. Inhale, up, out. Exhale, forward. One more. Inhale, up, out. Exhale, forward. Switch directions. Inhale, out. Up, exhale, forward. 2 more. Inhale, out. Up, exhale, forward. 1 more. Inhale, out. Up, exhale, release. Cross your ankles. Give your knees a hug. And we're ready for Navasana or boat number 3. Inhale, legs up, arms extended, unless you're modifying. But this time, I'd like you to push yourself or just step just outside of your comfort zone. That might be extending your legs or extending your arms. We're here for 5. You should be shaking. I definitely am. 4. Sternum lifts. 3. 2. I'm shaking. Cross your ankles. Plant your hands. Vinyasa. So move through your high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And move into a seated position. It couldn't get any worse, could it? It might. We don't know. So from here, you're going to roll onto your back. And from your back, you're going to place your feet underneath your knees. A good measuring tool that I like to use, I like to reach my hands directly down. I should be able to touch my heel with my middle finger. So that's about hip width apart for your feet as well, roughly. And we're going to work on some bridging. So when you're ready, plant your feet. Inhale, lift your hips. Good. Imagine you're squeezing a ball between your knees. We're here for 5. 4. 3. 2. Gently release back down. Good. Maybe drop your knees from side to side. That was just a taster of what's coming. So plant your feet again, hip width apart, and inhale, extend your hips up. This time you're going to place your right foot in the center of your mat and extend your left leg forward. We're here. So your knees are next to each other but not touching. We're here for a few more counts. Lift your hips a little higher. Squeeze. Good. Now, left foot comes down, replaces the right foot in the center of the mat. Extend your right leg. Squeeze through the glutes. Good. Stay there. Stay there. Good. Bring your feet down. Gently release hips and your lower back to the mat. Maybe drop your knees from side to side. Good. We're going to do one more. So plant your feet. If it's in your practice to move into a full wheel, you can definitely do that here. Otherwise, I'm going to take it modified. You're going to lift your hips. Inhale, lift. Each number I say, I'd like you to engage your glutes a little more and lift your hips. So we're here for 5. Squeeze a little tighter. 4. A little tighter. Press your feet into the mat. 3. Recruit your breath. 2. Good. And gently release 1 vertebrae at a time. Hug your knees into your chest. Take gentle rocks from side to side. You guys did it. I'm done torturing you now. We're going to start slowing down. We'll throw in a couple of nice deep stretches to hopefully loosen your muscles and just slow down your breathing. Now let's start to gently rock up and down your spine. Inhale to come up. Exhale to roll back. This is kind of fun. You can stay here for a while. However, when you're ready, you can meet in a seated forward fold. So seated forward fold. Or if you want, you can roll all the way up. I'll show you if I don't want to hit my head. Roll all the way up. and into a standing forward fold. So whether you're standing or seated, we're here for 5 breaths. On each exhale, focus on a nice lengthening through your spine, the back of your neck. Good, wherever you are. If you're seated, you're going to cross your ankles, plant your hands in front of you, and we're all going to meet in our high plank. Good, exhale, half push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we're going to meet in a seated position at the top of your mat. We're going to end with a couple of stretches. So I'm going to face you. We're going to be in a comfortable seated position. Good. Make sure the sit bones are pressing into your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands make your way in front of you. Walk them out into a seated forward fold. You might move a couple of centimeters. You might be able to press your forehead into the mat. Wherever you are is just fine. Gently walk your hands to the right corner of your mat. Place your left hand over your right. Gently walk your hands to the other side of your mat. Place your right hand over your left. Good. Gently walk your way back up. And from here, you're going to tuck your right foot underneath your glute. Then with your left leg, you're going to bring your foot and your knee into the crease of your elbow. Now, if you're seeing this and you're like, there's no way, Jose, then your option is to cross your leg and place it on the outside of the opposite thigh. So, this is your option if placing your foot and your knee into the crease of your elbow is not an option. So, stay here. Otherwise, we're here and you might gently rock the baby. Our music's getting intense, but we're starting to slow down. Good. Now from here, if you want to find those really tense spots in your glute that don't get a lot of attention, you're going to, the hand that's wrapped around your knee is going to be placed to your side for balance. You might even extend your leg. You're gently going to rock onto the fleshy part of your glute, and you're just going to kind of rock forward and back, side to side, just looking for areas of tension. Once you find it, you might exhale, allow it to happen. Good, you can stay here as long as you like. We're going to move on. So coming back through center and gently release. Now, the left foot tucks underneath the glute. And again, modified, you're just going to cross your foot to the outside of the thigh, hug your knees, sit nice and tall. You'll still feel a nice stretch through the glute and hip. Otherwise, you're going to bring your foot and your knee into the crease of your elbow. You might interlace your fingers. You might rock the baby. You might gently rock from side to side. Now, the arm that's wrapped around your knee is going to come to the side for stability. You can stay, you can keep your leg curled under you, or you can plant it or extend it. whatever is most natural. And again, you're rocking forward and back, side to side, just figuring out where the tension is, maybe breathing into those areas that are tight. Again, you can stay here much longer than we did. Move back through to center, gently release your foot, and we're going to roll onto your back once again. From your back, you're going to hug your right knee into your chest, nice and tight. Good, roll your ankles. And you're going to take your arm to the outside of your knee and take a spinal twist. We're here for just a few breaths. Feel free to exhale out of your mouth. Good, switch sides. Hug your left knee into your chest, nice and tight. Maybe take circles with your ankle. And take your hand to the outside of your knee, pull it across into a nice spinal twist. Gaze over your opposite shoulder. Allow yourself to take a few exhales out of your mouth. Good. Inhale back through center. And let's move into the best posture there is, which we all know is happy baby, right? So you're going to bring your feet up and grab the outside edges of your feet. Actively pull your knees down towards your armpits or towards your mat. You can stay stationary or you can take gentle rocks from side to side. Good. Feel free to stay here as long as you would like. When you're ready, gently make your way into Shavasana. Take your time getting there. And before you really relax into Shavasana, we're going to do a quick exercise, you could say. It's going to be maybe our last moments of exertion for this class. It's optional, so if you'd like to take a regular Shavasana, you can ignore me or pause the video and take a really long Shavasana. However, if you'd like to, you're going to bring your awareness to your toes and your feet, maybe wiggle them, flex the bottom of your feet. And for 3 counts, you're going to engage every muscle in your foot that you can. Nice and tight, squeeze, go. 3, 2, 1, release. Good, feel a nice release. Now, focus on the muscles in your calves and your quads and the back of your legs. These are big, powerful muscles. You're going to engage as many muscles in your legs as you can. Ready, go. 3, 2, squeeze. 1. Good, release. Now, you're going to, you should be doing this in a lying down position as if you're in Shavasana, not seated like me. So, you're going to engage the muscles in your glutes and your lower back. If you're squeezing tight enough, your glutes should actually lift off of your mat. Go, squeeze. 3, squeeze. 2, 1, release. Good, make sure you release and let go at the end. Now the muscles in your arms and your hands, you can straighten them as tight as you can, or you can bend them as tight as you can, but squeeze. Ready, go. 3, squeeze tighter, your hands. 2, 2, and 1, release. Now your shoulders, your upper back, your neck, you're going to squeeze, so your shoulders are going to come up to your ears. Squeeze, go. 3, 2, 1, and release. Make sure you release, let go. Lastly, every muscle in your face, you're going to squeeze it. Ready, go. 3, clench your jaw. 2, eyes squeeze shut. 1, release. Good, now very last, you're going to try and engage every single muscle in your body at the same time. On my count, hold it for 3, you're squeezing everything. 2, everything's tight, everything's squeezing. And 1, release, melt into your mat. Maybe exhale out of your mouth, let go. From here, move into Shavasana. Allow your breath to be natural and uncontrolled. Find a position that's comfortable. Do whatever you need to find a comfortable position. And once you're there, allow yourself to be still. You can stay in Shavasana as long as you would like. You might pause the video. However, when you're ready, bring your awareness back to your body, resting on your mat. Gently wiggle your toes and your fingers. Bring a deep inhale in through your nose. Open your mouth, release your breath. Good. Again, inhale through your nose, chest and belly rise. Open your mouth, release your breath. Continue to wake up your breath and your body with small movements, maybe rolling the wrists now, and waking up the arms. Eventually, on an inhale, you're going to extend your arms all the way up next to your ears, make yourself long. And exhale, hug your knees into your chest. You might keep your eyes closed. As you gently rock onto one side, rest your head on your arm. And take your time and make your way into a seated position. We're going to end our practice today with a couple of breaths together. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deepen your breath. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your deepest breath today. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth. Audible exhale. Hands come to heart center. Thank you so much for practicing today. Namaste. Now, just as kind of a recap, that was power yoga. It was intense, hopefully a lot more intense than my normal classes. But I am of the opinion that after a really intense yoga practice, Shavasana feels that much better. So I hope you experienced that today. And this is Tuesday's Yoga Flow. And you're going to also have a yoga challenge or Yoga Quest 3 challenge for Thursday's class. So look for that. And once you've completed Yoga Quest 3, please go to Exam tab in Learning Suite and fill out the corresponding exam. Thank you so much. Now I've got to turn off my video. Bye.